This is the Jack Murphy Podcast. Here's your host, Jack Murphy.
So I didn't want to believe it when I first heard it, but the evidence has become overwhelming. The satanic invasion has happened, boys. I hate to tell you, but it has.
Thought you were on top of that.
Devil worshippers.
I have been trying to be on top of it, Alpha. You know, the good book says a lot about it, but they're not even trying to hide it anymore. First of all, I heard an interview, and I heard somebody point something out that I thought, I never thought about that. You know, it's right. So what is it that occupies the most of our time and really causes the most problems in society with pride and greed and wasted time and lack of accomplishment? It's the phone. And, you know, people just spend their whole day on there doing nothing except wanting to be like this person or that person, or, you know, I mean, it's a tool that can be used, you know, for great knowledge and productivity. But very few people use it that way. And the phone of choice around the world, the one that everybody has to have, is the iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at the Apple logo?
Yeah, it's a bite of an apple.
It's an apple with a bite taken out of it.
Where is that story from?
Yeah. It's an apple. Now, people go, oh, come on. What do you talk? But,
well, the apple was the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
Right.
And
Eve took a bite of it, but,
right.
You know, you bring that up and people go, oh, that's crazy talk. You're crazy. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not, because look around you and the whole world is obsessed with these phones. We spend all of our time on there, on all the apps.
Well, I mean, it's the best phone. So, I mean,
right?
What do you do? I mean, you go buy the best phone.
Well, I'm not saying, you know, you should stop using it. I'm just saying perhaps it's intentional, is what I'm saying. Now, things are happening around us, like over the weekend. I don't know if you saw this or not. This is one of the most tragic things I've ever seen in my life. Over in India, there's a young man, I think he was 19 or 20 years old, and he wanted an iPhone. And his parents said, we can't afford it. We cannot afford the iPhone. It's too expensive. Too much on the payments.
He's a Patel.
Get the other one, Samsung. No, got to have the iPhone. So they're out at like in the mountains in India at a park or something, and there's a cliff, and the son walks over to the cliff and says, if you don't buy me the iPhone, I'm going to jump off the cliff. So the father, you know, starts introducing, son, don't jump off the cliff. Don't do it. Don't do it. And the father goes off there. They both go off the cliff.
Oh.
And then the mother, she's, you know, heartbroken. She goes over to the edge of the cliff to check on him, collapses and falls over too. He took out 3 of them in one fell swoop there. Terrible. I guess the father is talking to him at this point.
Well, they spent an hour doing that, trying to talk him back.
Yeah.
Oh, busy.
He's like 19 or 20, I think. Anyway, boom, there they go. There go him and the dad. And there goes the mom. I mean, over an iPhone. Over the dang iPhone. It's not worth it. Took out his whole family over an iPhone. All right, so that one, I saw that and I went, that's Satan. He's at work. He's at work around the world. Then I saw this video, and it's at a press conference. And I'm telling you, if you see this woman and you don't think she's possessed, there's something wrong with you. I want you to watch this woman. The press conference ends, and it's like she's waiting around for something to happen. When I go to this video, I want you to watch this woman's face.
That's when the woman in the back shows up. She's standing behind the crowd, barely moving, with this strange little smile on her face. Everybody else is busy leaving, but she keeps looking forward, like she's waiting for something.
I want to play it again. I want you to watch her eyes.
That's when the woman in the back shows up. She's standing behind the crowd.
Did you see that?
Barely moving.
Tell me that's not.
That's pretty freaky.
That looked like a demon, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Could be one of the lizard people.
What do you think about that, Alpha? Do you think she looked like a demon to you?
It looks a little odd. And then when you see the videos there's people who just have these screaming, wide-eyed fits. Who screaming uncontrollably. It's like this. There's something more than just natural emotions going there.
Those are liberal protesters.
I've thought for a long time that a lot of these TDS people they're possessed.
Yeah, they are.
Well, and then there's people just sitting in their car going, screaming about things.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's a step or two beyond just a little being mentally ill. There's something else in control there.
Well, then we've got Saturday morning, 8:50 a.m. 61-year-old doctor from Charlotte. He owns a emergency medical office in Monroe, North Carolina. I don't know where he was going, but Saturday morning, he's in his new Mercedes-Benz, and he's driving up in Carroll County, Virginia, Alpha.
Just right across the Virginia state line.
Yeah. Yep. And he's driving along up there on I-77 in Carroll County. And I guess there were two girls in a Jeep. One of them was 12. One of them was 21. And I don't know if they pulled out in front of him or whatever, but he pulls out a pistol and shoots them both and drives away. 61-year-old doctor shoots two young women over something that happened in traffic and drove away and left them there to die.
I suspect they caught him pretty quickly because that stretch of road in there is heavily patrolled. Yeah, you got to be very careful in there. So hopefully they did catch him, right?
He was caught. The Virginia State Police located the Mercedes-Benz driven by this doctor. His last name is Aravino. The sisters were 12 and 20 years old. They had non-fatal gunshot wounds.
Good.
And they've been treated, and one of them remains hospitalized. The other one was released. But that's not normal behavior. It's just not.
People just do crazy stuff.
And then, I guess what capped the whole thing off for me, and I apologize, Lord, for being a fan of Barry Manilow. A lot of people say,
I'm praying for you too.
Well, I liked Weekend in New England. I liked some of the ballads. But, there's there've been movies made about this. A lot of people say, well, he sold his soul to the devil. Bob Dylan openly says that he made a pact with the devil. And, he promised to make him a huge star by the time he was 30, and he did. And Bob Dylan never wrote another good song after that. But there have been plenty of them in the past who claim to have made a deal with the devil, and there have been movies made about it and so forth and everything. But who would suspect Barry Manilow? Now, in the Bible, if you read the descriptions of Satan, Lucifer, he was an archangel. There's 7 of them. He was one of them, and he was perfection. It is how it describes him, that he was the most beautiful creature made, and that his job was directing the worship of God of the other angels. And in fact, it says his body, I don't know what that would look like, but he actually had pipes for making music in his body. If you read the description of him, and he was covered with precious stones.
I know where you're going with this.
All right. So he was, that fits together. He was in charge of the music, and if these musicians are giving themselves to him and he can make them, think about that.
Okay.
Then I saw this video yesterday, and I just said, damn Barry Manilow.
First line of the song.
Damn Barry Manilow. Listen to this guy talk about the lyrics to this Barry Manilow song.
Now, I'm going to give you another example. What about Barry Manilow? Oh, he was a good guy. That was pop. That was not rock. Barry Manilow, and I'm not going to get into his personal orientation on life right now, but he did come out of the closet a few years ago. But let me show you the lyrics to one of his songs. It's a song that every one of us have probably heard. The song is called I Sing the Songs That Make the Whole World Sing.
I write the songs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let the lyrics come up there so you can see them.
Just listen.
I've been alive forever, and I wrote the very first song. I put the words and the melodies together. I am music, and I write the songs. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and special things. I write the songs that make the young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the songs. My home lies deep within you, and I've got my own place in your soul. Now when I look out through your eyes, I am young again, even though I'm very old. Oh, my music makes you dance and gives you spirit to take a chance. And I wrote some rock and roll so you can move. Music fills your heart. Well, that's a fine place to start. It's from me, it's for you. It's from you, it's for me. It's a worldwide symphony. I write the songs. Wow. That was
And he's on tour right now.
Well, he had to stop because he had some health issues. And so
well, if he's Satan, how could he have health issues?
His pact with Satan ran out.
Yeah.
Just like Bob Dylan's. It ran out at about age 60. He's been just hanging on by a thread since then.
Now, there are those who say that in the music business and in Hollywood, that a number of them make that pact with the devil.
Yeah.
And that is the reason that there are an inordinate amount of celebrities who have a very close death in their family, or a child who is trans or bi or whatever else, because that's the deal. You either sacrifice someone you love, or you have a child and you transition that child.
I've heard so many different things. Like who's that black comic that's so funny? He did the real famous interview with the podcast with Shannon Sharp a while back. He was on with Theo Von. He says that half of Hollywood, including Jay-Z and Kevin Hart, he's got a whole list of people. He said sold their soul to Satan. Cat Williams. Cat Williams, that's his name. He went into a great deal about it, and I just more and more I believe it.
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do.
So this guy, he goes through the drive-through window at Taco Bell over the weekend, and next thing you know, he's about to die.
What's happening is you guys are actually being shut down right now. Every single employee here is being detained, and nobody is free to go. So it's going to be for poisoning situation.
Okay, so you're in the drive-thru having an argument with the guy at the drive-thru thing?
Yeah, but they were yelling and screaming at me. And then I'm talking to the people at Taco Bell, and then they come up and they're yelling and screaming at me. So get the hell out of here, just go, just go.
Okay, everybody shut everything down and come out to the front, okay?
So he takes one bite, immediately starts vomiting, burning throat, all that other stuff. CSI is going to leave the hospital after collecting the food and the poison. They're going to go to his house, collect all the vomit samples with the poison in it.
This is what we're looking for.
before, so it was actual rat poison was put
Rat
in
poison.
food, so it's these green balls right
So
here.
he had an argument in the drive-thru. What do we always say, Daniel?
Yeah, always fuck you in the drive-thru.
Don't ever send your food back.
Don't ever send your food back.
And don't ever complain about your food at the drive-thru. That's why we say, just don't go to the drive-thru.
Yes.
Stay away from the fast food, because if the food is shit, and the food will kill you. But if you do have a complaint and you go back, God only knows what they'll do to your food.
On it. They're going to do whatever.
They put rat poison on it. They tried to kill the guy.
Yep.
Do you see the guy that works at Popeyes, and he videoed it? In fact, he posted it. It was a big tray of chicken, raw chicken.
Yeah.
And he videoed him pulling down his pants and farting on the tray of chicken.
Putting a little extra spice on it. Well, listen, I'd rather have that than rat poison if I have my choice, you know.
Me too.
But look,
he just warmed it up a little bit.
You gotta be careful at these places. But look, we always say this is the Jack Murphy podcast, by the way. Welcome to the podcast. It's a podcast for active older people who are trying to live a healthy lifestyle and not be possessed by Satan. Trying to make it home to the good place, not the bad place.
And we'll always laugh at a good fart story.
Exactly. And try to steer you away from eating things that aren't good for you. Doing things that aren't. We preach moderation, as you know.
As you know.
Here on the program. And, we all get caught sometimes. Alpha's out doing auditions, going to meet agents and appointments. And he's got his good food at home. Maybe gets caught out, and he has to go to fast food place every now and then. He gets caught in a trap. Daniel, happens to you. It's happened to me. And even then, you got to make a good choice. Let me show you what is not a good choice, okay? Here's an example of a really bad choice.
This is going to be real, real good, y'all.
Oh.
Go to McDonald's and get you a lot of cookies.
Right.
And get you a milkshake. And pour them over your cookies and eat them. Don't forget about the french fries. The french fries makes it even better.
What? And by the way, when you dump the milkshake, make sure it goes all over the table like you did with her.
French fries and vanilla ice cream, it is good.
All over, jerk.
In this ice cream.
Gumming them things, Easy.
That's a bad food choice. Cookies.
Well, look at her.
I think she's made a lot
that's
of
not the only ones.
I was going to say, what happens is over a period of time, eventually you'll look like that.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she winds up at the funeral home in the next few days. She is a stroke or a heart attack, definitely got the diabetes. She's definitely got the sugar, and if she doesn't, she'll be on it, the insulin very soon. Yep. He's out there. He's active. He's taking over people, doing bad stuff all the time. There's no doubt about it.
Peste 200 de metri, virează ușor la dreapta pe cea.
Well, I want to do a quick update. We had an apartment fire here in Charlotte over the weekend. A lot of people were displaced from it. And let's go live to one of the victims of the fire. She lost her apartment there at the place.
I don't understand. Everybody around here crying because the apartment's burnt down. We don't own these apartments. Y'all good. I'm crying because my food stamp card was in there. You know how long it take to get a food stamp card delivered? Sometimes they don't even send them. Then I'm mad because my boyfriend's wife, they live like 2 doors down from me. She ended up making it out of the house.
Oh.
Usually, I know her schedule and I know how hard she sleep. What you sitting there waking up for? I ain't worried about it. Hopefully my sister let me and my kids move in with her. She probably won't because she cut me off like 3 years ago because she caught me and her boyfriend or whatever. But you still talk to him. But you don't talk to me, but we family, so she got to let me come over there. It's about time for you to, he got to go. I didn't really lose nothing. All my furniture from Rent-A-Center, so all I lost was the bill that I had to pay for the furniture, a few clothes, my $50 electric toothbrush that I just stole, and my food stamp card. That's it. It's not that serious.
Yeah, she just lost her toothbrush that she stole.
$50 toothbrush.
And her food stamp card. Other than that, she's good. But
hopefully her boyfriend's wife will let her move in with them.
Who she wished.
Makes perfect sense.
She wished it burned up in him. How come she woke up?
They ought to question her. She might have started that fire. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Sleeps really good.
Damn it.
She probably knows all about it because there's no telling how many times she snuck in with her.
I stole the toothbrush, electric toothbrush, all I lost.
Man, I've been in there and done everything. She's still asleep.
Oh, my goodness. All right, there's a Alpha. Listen, your career, his career's been doing great. He's had all these great roles, and, you never know at what time something huge could happen to you. You know that. You could audition for something, and next thing you know, you're in a big movie or something. It could happen anytime. You never know. What I heard somebody say, the only good thing that didn't happen to you is one you didn't try, something you didn't try. But I just hope, if you ever hit that level of stardom and you're jet setting around the world, that you don't turn out like this guy. He's apparently he was an actor. I don't really know who he is, but he played a doctor, maybe on a soap opera or something. But this guy is getting crushed on Instagram right now for this video. Watch this.
Hi, American. We have paid for the flagship service, 3 of us, 1, 2, 3, my father and my husband behind. And the tickets were very expensive, and we get on thinking we'd get pajamas with the flagship service. Then you apparently only give them to the first 2 rows in business class flagship service.
Didn't get his pajamas, and
damn it! I'd sue
him, his father, and his husband. None of them got
probably
pajamas.
half the people on the plane wore their pajamas.
They're in the back, though.
Do you recognize him?
I did not. I have no idea who that is.
Apparently, he played a doctor on a soap opera or something. American? We didn't get our pajamas.
I'm not a doctor, but I played one.
They're absolutely roasting him on Instagram over the weekend about that.
I'd like to hear some of those comments.
This is the Jack Murphy Podcast. Wait a minute. It's the Jack Murphy Podcast?
I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to mess up.
Okay, that's better. This is the Jack Murphy Podcast. If you're enjoying this episode, please remember to like it.
By the way, I quit. You farts can bite me.
Oh, boy. Now back to the Jack Murphy Podcast.
Also, over the weekend, the WNBA is back at it. They one of the teams, I believe it's the Aces.
It depends on which story you're talking about.
It's the one they unveiled a new non-binary.
Oh, yes.
They unveiled a new non-binary mascot.
Toronto.
Toronto. That's who it is. That'll really help them.
The Toronto Tempo.
Here's the non-binary mascot.
Was it Junkie?
It's the dumbest. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It looks like the guy in the mask that was chasing people around in that park.
Yeah, it has no mouth. It has no mouth.
Which probably a good thing in that situation.
Things happen with mouths.
In its announcement, the Tempo said the mascot, by the way, is called Dez, a butch Borellus blue snapping turtle. That uses the she-they pronouns. And there's also a companion named Dot, an Arctic hare that uses she-her pronouns. The Tempo said Dez hails from Muskoka, Ontario, has a fondness for soft-shell tacos.
I'll just bet.
And is a Taurus. Chief marketing.
I'm glad that they revealed that.
Chief Marketing Officer More satanic stuff at work, horoscopes. Chief Marketing Officer Whitney Bell framed the duo as a natural fit for the club.
Oh, Lord.
Well, the other WNBA story happened in Chicago, where the Chicago Sky was playing. The Fever with Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark were playing the Chicago Sky. And Enes Kanter Freedom, who is former NBA player, 6'8" guy, I believe.
Is he the one that wants to play in the WNBA?
Yes.
Okay.
He's one of them. Yeah. He claims now he's in touch with his feminine side, and he's entered the WNBA draft and says he'll sue if they don't allow him to be part. And he showed up at the game, and he had a shirt on that said "woman." Human female, and adult human female.
Right.
One of the players, one of the players who played for the Sky, which oddly enough, her name is Natasha Cloud, playing for the Sky.
Cloud.
She got upset about it and started yelling at him. He got up and started yelling back, and they threw him out of the arena.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Why was she upset?
Oh, because she supports trans kids. In fact, she did a.
Well, wait a minute. He's claiming to be trans. Why wouldn't she support him?
See, none of it makes sense. So yeah, she posted a video of her saying how much she supports trans kids and she loves them and she'll always be on their side, but she doesn't support this trans guy who claims that a woman is an adult human female.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this whole WNBA thing plays out with him and the other guy, too, because they don't have a leg to stand on. Either you're allowing trans people in the league or you're not.
Yes.
And who are you to decide who's really trans and who's really not?
Right.
You know what's going to be really good is if this thing does go down, you're going to get to see the real people get kicked out or get kicked, if they decide, no, we're not letting you do this.
Yeah, he's already said to people like Angel Reese and some, he said, I'm going to teach you a lesson. He's already said that.
Yeah. And the NBA is, well, we don't know what a woman is, but we know you're not one.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
How do you know that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This man just found out that a new episode of the Jack Murphy podcast just dropped, and he's on his way to listen. Doesn't matter that his walk is kind of awkward and that he's wearing shorts that expose his naughty bits, because he's about to experience the pure joy of the great Jack Murphy podcast. Plus, he has to poop.
We've covered a few stories like this in the past. This one's a little bit different. We had Dr. G on, Daniel's buddy. He does surgery, and we were talking about some of the more unusual things he's removed from people's back area. And it seems like they always, somehow they slip in the shower and they fall on the object. That's normally the excuse.
Happens all the time.
How to happen. Well, I had that Coke bottle in the shower.
Yeah.
And
next thing you know,
floor was slippery. Feet went out from under me, right down.
You silly Jerry,
right, right down on the Coke bottle. And anyway, that's what happened. And then we had a guy. I believe it was at the Villages, wasn't it? The guy that was making love to his vacuum cleaner a few months ago.
Well, the way that vacuum cleaner was acting, it was just asking for it.
That vacuum cleaner sucks.
It does.
But we have a new one today. This is most unusual. I've never heard of anything like this. So prepare yourself. Police say a 41-year-old man called 911 late Friday evening after his penis became stuck in the exhaust pipe of his own motorcycle while he was alone in his garage.
I ain't falling for no banana up my tailpipe.
How'd that get in there? I don't know.
According to responders, the man told dispatchers he'd been drinking pretty heavily and was working on the motorcycle when he slipped and his penis accidentally went into the pipe.
Yeah. I guess he was tightening some nuts.
Isn't that called exhaust? It's pushing air out.
It's going the wrong direction in the wrong place. Paramedics noted a bottle of baby oil sitting nearby, but didn't immediately question him about it. Firefighters said that the motorcycle was not running at the time. Well, that's probably for the best.
That's probably good.
Those exhaust pipes get pretty hot pretty quick. After several unsuccessful attempts to free him, he may have been on the Blue Chew Gold, Daniel. He couldn't get out.
Must have been a small tailpipe.
The fire is probably a two-stroke.
It was when he got done with it.
The firefighter suggested using ice cubes to reduce swelling to free him safely, and it worked within minutes, and they were able to free him and his unit from the motorcycle. He was taken to the hospital for some injuries to his penis. They're not life-threatening, but they are embarrassing, I will say that.
And the motorcycle is seeking psychiatric care.
It's going to sue. The motorcycle's going to sue.
Yeah.
Can you imagine sitting there in the emergency room and somebody sit beside you? What you in here for? Well,
I was banging my motorcycle. I mean, the fact that he had the nerve, I got to give it to him. The fact that he had the nerve to say that he was working on the motorcycle and slipped and his penis went up the tailpipe, that takes a lot of nerve just to try to get somebody to believe that.
But that's talent.
Because you had to have
some coordination.
You had to be naked or have your pants down when you slipped, because it wouldn't have happened if you had your pants on, would it?
Pretty sure everybody works on their motorcycles naked.
Maybe he didn't want to get grease on his pants while he was working on the motorcycle. It's crazy.
Oh, the Lord. You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't. That's what I'm saying. Satan is alive and well out there, and he's active. He's after us all.
But thunder only happens when it's raining, and players will only love you when they're playing. Say women, well, they will come and they will go. And when the rainbow shades you clean, you know.
I mentioned this last week, Alpha. It's Monday, and it is Karaoke Monday time here on the Jack Murphy podcast. Look at Daniel.
Karaoke.
Look at Daniel.
We were not warned.
He's shaking his head. It was karaoke. You don't get when you go to the karaoke bars, you just pick a song and you get up there and you do the best you can. Now, a lot of people don't know this about Daniel, but he's got a beautiful high tenor voice. Just a beautiful voice. I've sang karaoke with him before at the beach. We go down there and take over the karaoke bar, and
here's $50. Don't play anything but Hank Jr.
He's got a beautiful high tenor voice, and I thought I'd pick out a nice high tenor song for him, Alpha, to sing today.
We don't even get to pick our own song?
You can. This first one, no. But in the future, if you want to pick your own song, because you'll be next Monday, Alpha.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And then... But I've chosen Vince.
Why do I have to go first?
I've chosen Vince because I have a song for you. I've chosen Vince Gill, Go Rest High on the Mountain.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a perfect song for a beautiful high tenor.
I don't even know the song.
What do you mean you don't? Everybody knows that song. Go rest high on that mountain.
All right. Let's karaoke Monday. Let's go.
All right. Let's go. Here we go. Good version too, Daniel. Here we go. Well, you missed the first line.
Can't hear it.
You can't. What do you mean you can't hear it?
You're not supposed to hear. You're supposed to read.
You can't hear the music?
Hardly
Can you hear it, Alpha?
I can hear the music, yeah.
I think he's making that up to try to not have to sing, is what I think. Turn it up, Daniel. Ooh, that guitar really cuts through there. Here we go.
Oh, you're right.
Good.
I don't know the song.
On earth was trouble. Come on now, love it. Don't be embarrassed. Let's hear it.
You weren't afraid. You faced the devil.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Stranger
to the rain. I'll help you. See there? It's high tenor. Oh, yes, beautiful.
All right, that's enough. I don't even really know that song.
All right, so you get to pick your song from here on out.
Right.
And I'll let and after we do Alpha next week, you can even pick the first song for me. I don't care. This was our producer, John Carter's idea. He thought it would be funny.
John's an asshole.
Listen, I'm going to be going to take a nap right after the podcast. I had the two monsters over here all weekend. The little one and the 4-year-old, and I'm going to tell you what, it wore Papa out. It wore Papa out. We went to the pool a couple of times. And I have a complaint. We went to the Children's Museum in downtown Charlotte yesterday afternoon. And I don't like to go downtown anyway. But we go and we get there, and the patient had arranged all this. And she said, we're going to she'd already told the kids without asking me. I was at church when I got home. I was told.
That's the way it works.
I was told by Grant, Papa, we're going to the Children's Museum. And I went, we are? Oh, boy. And so we get there. So 2 senior tickets, 1 free ticket for the baby, and then 1 children's ticket. What do you think that cost?
$50.
$102.
Get the hell out of here.
$102. And they haven't changed anything in there since my children were kids.
They had the same children on display at the museum?
That was the last time I was there, was when my 2 kids were little. We went there one time. And there were 8 or 10 things in there that weren't even working. Like they were broken or under repair or whatever. It was sad. It was sad, but we saw everything in there. And
if my grandson would have said, hey, Big Daddy, we're going to the museum today, I said, who's taking you?
That's what I should have said. I should have said, well, y'all have a really good time.
Yeah,
and you can tell Papa all about it when you get home. Papa loves you. Here's
y'all be careful.
Here's $1. Buy a smoothie.
What time you going to be back?
I'll have a hot dog ready when you get back. That's what I should have done. But yeah, they wore me out.
They can, man. I'll tell you.
I put him to bed. I put Grant to bed Saturday night about 7:30. And he went right to sleep. It's great. Now I have to get up at 5 on Sunday for church. And so I get up at 5 and I sneak down there and make me some coffee. And I hear some noise upstairs. And the next thing I know, I'm having my coffee and doing my word puzzle, and I look up and he's standing there in his underwear and goes, "Good morning!" And I went, "You get your little butt back up there and go back to bed. It's not time for you to get up yet." Well, if you haven't subscribed to the Jack Murphy podcast, save yourself from Satan and subscribe today. We'll give you tips for not getting possessed by Satan and go into the bad place and try to get you to the good place. And we'll point out all these Satanists to you every day on the podcast. Like the video And, of course, you can find it everywhere. YouTube, iHeart. It's all over the place. It's just like Satan. It's everywhere. Anyway, have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow with a new episode of the Jack Murphy Podcast.
Thanks for watching the Jack Murphy Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Go ahead, ring it. Get alerts when a new episode drops, and tell your friends about the Jack Murphy Podcast. But only the cool friends, please. Tune in next time for another episode of the Jack Murphy Podcast.